Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. We're playing Conrad IV of Franconia. We just conquered for our wife the county of Minden, which is going to be inherited by our third son, so not by our primary heir, who already have landed titles because we've been pushing some of our claims, but it seems like we're in a good position. All of our sons are landed or are going to be landed, and we are overall very content in life, going about our business. We've arrived at the private rooms of Duke Norbert. He has invited us for a feast the previous episode. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. I'm looking forward to this. Let's get started. And meanwhile, we have our first daughter, Cecily. So we can build up the castle town here. No brainer. These days I revelry I can escape. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short time. It brings me closer to my companions and I feel like friends. We become close friends with the Duke of Hessen, who we stole mines from and who we are fabricating a claim on. So then I think the fabrication of the claim has diminished. We will no longer be pursuing that. I suppose instead we will try to. So he has like a huge chance also to get, I think, if he's so good, to get theoretically a duchy. Let's go on Thuringia instead. They have almost the same logo, you can see. That just the stripes are slightly different of the lion. Here, red on top here, and here, no, here's red on top. Hard to see here, let me just check that. Can I spot that here? So red is on top here in Hessen, and in Thuringia also, but I think in the reality it's slightly different like that. Also my son is getting sieged down, or burned down. Don't like that. Time to go back to real life. For the glory of God, he wants to pay a miracle play. I suppose that's in the cards, why not? We have the money for it. Let's not be greedy. Yeah, let's go away first. They're attacking our men. Are you serious? It was a bit stupid of us to cross the Main River and attack them like that, but hey. And now we have a little bit too few men. Just the other day, I'm scouting of I caught Prince Bishop here in the chambers with this woman that we also made some eyes on. I think the flesh is weak. Let's forgive and forget on that one. So, are we strong enough to attack them even with less troops than they have? I am a bit doubtful on that, if that's a good idea or not, but let's go. Yes, they are just weak paper tigers. Yeah, you just have to hit at it. Those guys go away. Our military is much stronger than the Norsemen. They're just in numbers. But they managed to burn down Warren, they managed to burn down Stralsund. My poor son, if I had some ability I would maybe fund something for castle walls here in this, but it seems like you don't have the technology for it. So we lost a councillor. 2 councillors, how did that happen? It's crazy. Mayor Martin, he died of pneumonia. Ooh. No, that was my best chancellor. That was the best one. They're all so bad. No. Okay, we invite like a few people. So invite 2 holy men, 2 nobles. No, there was also commanders. Yeah, promote commanders also twice. Yeah, excellent, excellent, excellent. Just wanting a few more people. We need it. So let's see who's now the best qualified. Still, unfortunately, nobody. So there goes our dreams of conquering Thuringia. They died with our Chancellor. But at least there's a few good administrators. Unfortunately, this woman was really good. Spy Master. Makes sense to maybe get a new one. Count Matthias, we don't want to have conflict with him, but the Bishop of Bamberg, he makes sense here. Researching cultural textile in Würzburg. We need to educate maybe one of our sons to be a good servant for our future liege. Yeah, I'm just not good enough with the job. Yeah, I just don't have any ability. I'm just ruining my liege's relation with his vassals. Yeah, I would wish to build like some defensive positions here for him, but it seems like there's no... I could just build like generally like some of his men, but that's like less interesting than just building more defenses for him. But those Norsemen, they're really aggressive, and our king is maybe overwhelmed in his war in the Provence to not really do anything about it. Building our own castle fortifications is definitely worth it. But Schweinfurt is already extremely well built up. There must be other cities that would benefit more from it. I suppose then throw a bit of money here. And we also wanted to make a feast, right, for our wedding. We forgot about that quite a long time ago. But that makes still sense. Or a summer event. I can still do it. Summer fair. Let's hold a summer fair again. Or rather a feast. I guess the feast makes more sense in winter. Let's get some money together and we'll build a feast. Make a feast in November. New decision. Recruiting a court physician. That's always a bad sign. Let's recruit one. One of the scouts report of cunning eunuch. I don't know if I want a cunning eunuch who is gluttonous and slothful, but a zealous, stubborn, ambitious physician. Sounds like a terrible person to talk to. Theodoric. I suppose so. 30 gold. There are plots for my wife. That is dreadful. And I've corresponded with my sister again. Very nice. She's married to an earl, so she's in a good position in her life. Hopefully everything goes well for her. Sabotage relation. I just cannot manage to get my job done correctly. Also, yeah, he's married to my cousin. I forgot about that as well. So we're friends with him. Right? Yeah. We have other friends, I forgot. No. But she's in hiding now. I see. Well, maybe it's safer. And our king is finally back to do his job. Do I want to tell the truth, or am I a bit more deceitful? I'm of course cunning. I know that the truth is not always the right answer, so I think I will try to be more on the deceitful side. Yes. It hurts my diplomacy even further, of course, now. The Pope has sent an emissary with a peculiar request. The emissary explains that the clergy has been very involved with the hospitals in Würzburg as of late. Really? You have been? I didn't notice. But of course, if the Pope sends, I don't object, of course, and buying some piety for a little bit of gold is certainly worth it. But good reminder about this hospital. The sword from heaven. Interesting. I'd also like a sword from heaven. It makes sense to build the sick house now that we're in a good position. We have the gold. Better to have than not to have. Yeah. It's just a few more months. Right, the Cologne guy accepted some offer for peace from the Hessen man. We want to hold a feast also, right? I suppose the feast has priority, of course, over the thing here. So let's hold a feast. All my vessels will be here. The wandering minstrel entered the castle singing and did not stop until he found me with a flourishing bow and one long in tone from his lute. He finished the song and asked for my patronage. Of course I will pay you a bit of money, certainly. The fire blasted right past my face and I felt my hair started to curl away from the fire. The fire eater has been a bit too careless for my taste. Too dangerous. I don't want to catch any of my guests' fire. I think here I would lose my temper slightly. The best part about preparing the feast included what foodstuffs to serve. Well, I think we are not saving money here. Invitations are flowing out. Oh, my vassal, Fortenburg, is not coming. Fortunate for you. The guests have arrived, then. Everybody else will enjoy the feast, I'm sure. I become close friends with the mayor of Uffenheim. It's good to have some friends around. Everybody else enjoyed it. Perfect. Happy to host you. And just with a little bit of delay, we have the money together to build the sick house. And he has formed an alliance with some woman from, I think, Austrian area it was. A small gathering of friends, of course I will come. That is just the thing. Thank you, my friend. Oh, and just now he has managed to get a strong claim on the county of Thuringia for a lot of money. Well, looks like we will go into debt slightly, but you are not particularly skilled at your job. Maybe the court physician could, under the guise of trying to find some cures in different lands, try his luck as well. My friend has invited me to a banquet. Lots of people. I would be very happy to come, my friend. Very happy. And somebody's trying to potentially kill my son. So how my son's actually looking. So his betrothed is already 22 years of age, and she turned out to be very good. Pilsen, he's married to her. Well, this should be great. Why not? And his brother here of Werle. He is married to nobody, but that's quite fine. Duke Nobord has brought out the boards and pieces, just that we play a few rounds. He insists that we play for money. Well, I don't have any money, but that's fine. We played for hours, the tides of fortune, ebbing and flowing as I try to attack my opponent's position without opening my defense too much. Eventually I find a critical opening, made a few inspired and aggressive moves, and won the game. And I become a board gamer. That gives me one diplomacy. Perfect. Well, it was fun, or I could become actually a game master. Deceitful, temperate, trickster. I think I would actually enjoy being a game master. Thank you for introducing me to this beautiful hobby, my friend. Yes, a game master. Diplomacy +2. I actually become better at diplomacy now again. Very nice. Of course, we are lacking some funds right now. Let's see that we maybe can. As I retired to my chambers, I was shocked to find a copy of the Bible of Cathar Faith on my bed. At first I thought someone had left it there with the intention of defraying me, but I then noticed a little note on top of it. Open it. I think we'll find this interesting. Please give it a chance. Signed, a friend. So we only have 2 friends. the mayor. He's a depressed individual, wrathful, lustful, ambitious, paranoid, and of course my friend here, the fellow game master, the Duke Norbert of Hessen, a bit arbitrary character. Certainly he is more suspicious with his cynical nature. Should I give it a read? I don't know about that. We're not a very reading people person. Intriguing though. So we're not really doubting the Bible like as much, I would say. But I guess it cannot hurt to read a little bit. The copy of the Cathar Bible I found in my chambers had been left open on a passage on a legendary war and the brave heroes who fought to defend the Cathar faith. The story intrigued me to make me continue reading. Over the course of only a few weeks, I had finished the entire tome. I've been blind, but now I see. I've never read truer words. Or, reading this can only affirm my confidence in my own beliefs. So becoming Cathar is certainly a very big step. Would this guy become Cathar? He's deceitful, envious, paranoid, tempered. He would know that this is definitely not a good look for him. He's not really very ambitious in the religious sense. He's never been. He's not particularly pious also. Would he be willing to become Cathar? It's just not really like telling me from his character that he's like really doubting religion or making any moves to it. We have pretty good relationship with every of our religious people. I don't think we would really push for it. I think we took some ideas from it. We like it, but we're not gonna be really pushing the Cathar face, unfortunately. My son is again in danger here of being potentially murdered. He should hopefully be able to take care of it. I rarely have spare time, but for my little daughter I have. Yes, she will become educated in etiquette. A new bird has arrived with Muse and a new book of art for writing poetry. Well, I will read my book. I think I've become a little bit of a reader. The book about poetry is really boring. Well, then it's not for me, I think. I should take out the bird to go hunting instead. Though the sick house has been built, let's look at that. Very nice. A leper colony or a soup kitchen. Oh, my son has become an excellent grey eminence. Oh, my son. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Now get busy with the babies, but I'm really happy for you. You're a little bit of an ugly character, a bit craven, but you're kind, you're temperate, and you're a little bit shy, but a very well-spoken individual. My son has turned out to be great. I think building a war chest should be extremely easy for us to accomplish, so certainly we'll go with that. And seeing that my son has now become such a amazing, influential person, yeah, he wants to be in the council, which of course he's deserving to be. And we will probably declare on Thuringia soon, so let's try to get a claim on Weimar. Maybe we can manage it. Yeah, we are back in the... Should become a falconer as well. I got the feeling he's more of a stay-at-home type of person, to be honest. Falconer. Envious, paranoid, deceitful. I don't see it particularly, so I will not do that. So building up a quick war chest. I think we have more than enough troops to beat him back again. But it wasn't until several weeks after a banquet that I heard about it and wondered why I wasn't invited. Are we still friends? Maybe he forgot. Not anymore. Or we need to talk, Duke Norbert. I mean, we have an excellent relationship, obviously. I think we need to talk, though. Arnold smiles at you. My liege, I've noticed your mind seems to drift off whenever we discuss monetary issues. I believe that to make things interesting, one must be introducing to the subject where it is directly relevant for oneself. Perhaps you would like to join me tomorrow on a full day's of work, my steward. He wants to educate me on stewardship. I'm not necessarily opposed, of course. He's a bit charitable. That could be interesting. I suppose so. Your loyal vassal, Conrad Salian. My son, my other son. Right? No, my first son. Just... Where does his hair go? Didn't he have hair before as a kid? Will make a significant donation. 200 gold you want to donate me, my son. I mean, that is very generous, but I would really, really prefer that you maybe... I mean, he wants a favor, that's why he's buying it. I mean, I'm okay with it. But to be honest, I will just build something for you, probably in your domain, as a return for this, because I feel like I don't want to have your money. Yeah, we'll build him something like a keep later, or at least that's my thought if I don't forget about it. So Arnold starts off the day collecting taxes. Some people frown and complain when they give away their earnings. In front of me they complain. Arnold calmly explains why taxes are collected, mentions appease the complainers. Very interesting. Earning trust is earning gold. Or maybe you could squeeze them for some more. I mean, I've never been... Yeah, I've been not charitable, but I've also never been greedy. So I think I will actually learn something from that and become honest. So he's helped me also with my diplomacy quite a lot. Today Arnold brings you to the nearest construction site to evaluate progress. Arnold notices that the builders are lagging behind an agreed schedule and proceeds to question them. The builders complain about the weather and want more pay to cover the delays. Arnold looks over your way, awaiting a response. We will hold our end of the deal when you hold yours. That's a very just answer. I guess one cannot predict the weather. I could become trusting. I don't think about that so much. Clear your sight, you will never work again. I think this is the right answer, right? A friend has come to visit Arnold in the evening. As the three of you have a good time in discussing your experiences over our fine evening meal, the visitor nods at you saying, how lucky you are, Arnold, to have a liege that understands your work. This cooperation should benefit the both of us. It's been interesting, more so than many of the other things I've tried. Become just and I will gain some stewardship, or it wasn't for me, it feels like stealing. No, I think actually we became almost friends here. I think I will become a just ruler here. I think Arnold really has... Arnold has been really a good person to be on our side here. I really appreciate it, Arnold. You want to get married? Let's find you a wife, my friend. Let's repay the favor. Let's at least do that. My daughter. That is an interesting idea. Arnold? Yeah, Arnold, you're gonna marry my daughter. How about that? In a few years. Well, that's been a interesting turn of events. I really enjoyed that. And finally, see, Hessen has invited us again as to their feast. So I really feel like our life and our focus on the surroundings and the family has paid off. Not that we should forget that we want to declare actually war. Once my son maybe finds his special tie. Arnold, you are the MVP here in this area. So my son can go to Württemberg to try his luck there, because we will declare here on the ring, yeah? So let's go with that. I have a truce until 2 more years, I see. So of course then it would be better to try to collect further in Thuringia. Oh, there's somebody conspiring to kill me. That is very disconcerting, of course. Maybe it makes sense that he should try to disrupt those things, my spy master. And we play again for money, very well. Let's play. We played for hours, and I lost the game this time. I will get him next time. Time to get back to real life. And then let's just quickly see about the war chest. What do we need? 700. 500 if you're a dude. Okay, that should be very easy. He can oblige my son to not join any factions. I think my son would never join any factions, would he? Yes, oblige him, please. Just talk to him. Thank you for reminding me of my duties. There's no worries, my son. And I will also, after we build our war chest, build something in Augsburg here. This is worrying. Plots to kill my daughter. Crazy. Send Cecile into hiding? I think not. That would be a bit too much. There's again raiders. So building a war chest was successful. We will build my son a keep. Just as a repayment for his special giving us... yeah, I'm still not good at my job, unfortunately. Okay, let's go and throw out these raiders from our territory. He's provided me proof that the mayor of Mannheim is slandering us. Well, let's let him know that that's been discovered. A man claiming to be a lord who disappeared several years ago found his way to my castle. He sings of the fair queen of Elfland, and some say his songs are prophetic. Long lost, but home again. Or he's finally found his whole way back home then. Should I become kind? Does it make sense to be kind? I'm honest. Envious. Envious is a bit different, but hey, why not? Let's become kind. Our envious character has become kind now. I think we're actually turning out to be more of a diplomat now, it seems like. So yeah, bit of a change in character, but positive, hopefully. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. Thanks for joining this game with me, and see you next time. Bye.